the traditional method is kind of the method you just read through, right? So the antipsychotics, anti-anxiety medications, the SSRI stuff, it's kind of what we have today in our toolbox that helps people manage what's going on in the brain while they can focus and work on therapy, right? So the thing that's tricky about mental health is, yeah, we understand some of the brain stuff going on, but really we're kind of putting a band-aid, right? We're saying, hey, if we realize that if we do mess with the SSRIs and some of the dopamine in the brain, we can make people feel better. But that won't change the fact that you probably are living with some sort of trauma in your life to begin with, right? And so most of us have experienced some level of trauma in our life, some people more than others. And if you find yourself kind of getting depressed or having anxiety, typically there's a reason for that, right? It's very common that there's an issue that's triggering those things. And every once in a while, there is brain chemistry issues that are triggering those things. But again, that is much harder to understand and dive into. So kind of what we've created with modern medicine, which, some people are they're very judgmental about. I am not, right? I've seen medicine help people with schizophrenia live a okay life, whereas without it they wouldn't have a life at all, right?
Right.
So I'm not anti-medication. I think medication's great, and the medications you talked about are going to help people kind of get the relief they need so they can get into therapy. Because if you're sitting there so anxious you can't even leave your house, so anxious that you can't get on a call, so anxious that you feel like something is going to happen, that overwhelming, weird, shaky kind of feeling that anxiety brings, or
Right.
depression where you don't want to get out of bed, yeah, these medications are going to give you the initial boost you need to then get help, right? You need to add the get help part.